What does each sister think about the most?
Like a lot.
More than your career. You're thinking about.
What is your pet peeve about your sister? To the right. It would be when Lauren... Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And we're Cimorelli. We are all sisters. We love to make music together, and we upload videos on Cimorelli Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Today, we're gonna do a sister tag, find out what we really think about each other.
We're gonna find it out.
Wow.
So we put together our own tag today. We scoured the internet looking for the best questions.
There were some real winners that we saw.
So it will be interesting. If you enjoy this type of video, you will love the Cimorelli podcast, which, by the way, is back. Season 6 is back. It's on the Cimorelli podcast YouTube channel, and then double the episodes are on the Patreon, which, by the way, is linked in our description. So check out Cimorelli podcast. You will love it. All right, let's get into this. Okay, first question.
What are your nicknames for each other?
Do we have?
I feel like we just like shorten, like, okay, I'll say mine. Like, I call Lisa Lise, call Christina C.
What?
Wait, all the time.
Do you say nicknames over text more than in person? Yes, I do.
Yes.
No, I say Lisa in person, but I feel like it's weirder to text.
Yeah.
Some people do text it.
And
Like,
I call
I'll say
you Aim.
Yeah, I say Ames over text, but I don't say that in person.
Okay,
Yeah.
I actually don't call you guys nicknames.
You don't.
What the heck?
You can say like Laura sometimes.
Some people say
Hey, Laura. Okay, I do say
Yeah, you
Laura.
do.
I say Laura.
Yeah.
I don't say aim.
Yeah.
I say Amy. I call Kath.
Kath, obviously.
Yeah.
I almost never say Catherine.
Don't say Katherine.
I am the inventor of toaster strudel. I'm the inventor of Kath. And guys, that name has spread far and wide.
Far and wide.
Everyone calls her Kath.
I mean, it's also
I'm
just
proud
a
of it.
natural instinct.
Kath calls me Chris.
I don't think she calls me anything. Maybe Lise.
She calls me Lori.
Oh, yeah.
I think Amy.
Wait, who calls
no
you
one
L?
calls me. Oh.
Someone
what?
says L a lot. Is it you?
It is me.
Oh,
You call her
I do
L.
it. Oh yeah. No, but more when I'm like Auntie L. But it could be either of yous. I don't really. Well, okay. I call you Chris, and I call you Lisa or Lise, and then I call you Lauren or
That's not a
that's
nickname.
Quiche Lorraine.
Oh, yeah.
She
Tell
hates
them.
it.
Quiche Lorraine.
Who calls me Lorraine too? You and Kat.
Wait, I feel like I have said Lorraine before.
Yes, you have said.
Okay, so I take it back. I have said Lorraine and Lore, but I don't think I said anything for Amy.
Amy is already basically a nickname.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Who is the oldest? Who is the youngest? Who's the oldest sister? Me, the youngest of us here on this couch.
Me.
You. So it goes 31.
28.
26.
23. What's a weird habit each of you has?
Okay, so we're gonna answer for each other for most of these questions. So let's start with Lisa. What's a weird habit Lisa has? Okay, here's the first weird habit. Burping with a bunch of like syllables.
Oh yeah.
Or a bunch of weird.
She'll say like a whole word.
Oh my
or,
gosh,
like,
it's so weird.
oh yeah.
Babbity rabbity.
That's what it sounds like
Like
to me.
rippity boppity boo.
Not babbity rabbity. Guys, it is so weird.
Okay, I don't do it as often now, but it's. I actually know other people that do this too. You just go like ba 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 ba.
No.
Like la, 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 la.
Is this a weird habit that she absolutely hates if you even look at one of her possessions? Is that a weird
That's not a
habit?
habit.
No, that's
that's like
just
a
a
quirk.
Do I have any weird habits? I can't think of any.
Stretching your hips all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird habit. She's
Yeah.
always stretching.
Yeah.
And like,
that.
like kicks her leg up.
Yeah.
In the middle
More
of
of
conversation.
More of a helpful habit.
Not weird at all.
Yeah, not strange.
If you saw it happening, you'd be like, wow, she must be a golf pro.
Exactly what I'm
Golf
saying.
pro Christina.
It's not weird. Nothing's
Okay.
weird.
Lauren,
I don't know if that's a habit though, but like repeating everything you say,
Oh, yeah.
kind of.
I say something,
Like you say,
then I
like
say
a bunch
it
of
again.
different ways.
I'm repeating what
different
other
way.
people
I think
say.
that's more of just a quirk.
I don't know if that's a habit.
That's a quirk.
Yeah.
a mental challenge. Okay, so Lauren, weird habits
Leaving every dish in her room. It's not a habit.
We talked about that a lot lately.
to think
Lauren doesn't
of.
have that many weird habits. She's kind of like
you?
Princess Church girl.
Okay.
Princess Peach.
Weird habits about Amy. Of Amy.
Leaving her phone unlocked or with the light
flashlight on.
the camera open.
both.
Weird habits: listening to music so loud in your car that the entire
Everyone can hear it.
the entire country can hear you.
You can hear her coming so far away.
Fine. Okay.
It's funny. Amy, she's like,
like this. Also, Amy
Sometimes
is the
it's like rock.
Yeah.
Amy is the TikTok where it's like when you answer the phone for your best friend and it's one of those, and she's like, I hate him. Yes. You ever know what I'm talking about?
I call it. I didn't think
This
about
is literally
that
Amy.
for myself before I told Christina about it. She's like, that's you. And I was like,
Answer the phone, and she's like,
I'm like, first of all.
Please, I'm so upset.
Yes, literally.
Whoa.
There's not really any warning because what do you do? Text, hey, I'm about to call you and no.
yeah, you
true.
could.
Can you
maybe.
do that?
I don't need you to do that. I'm fine with
I mean, you don't have to, but it could be a nice prep.
What does each sister think about the most? What the heck?
It's a weird question that we found, but we thought the answer would be interesting. So what do
Yeah.
you think Amy thinks about the most?
It's pretty simple.
Getting sick.
Yes.
Oh!
No, whatever is currently
The
feels
crisis.
like it's presenting me with
No,
danger.
The current danger.
I would say getting sick or finding a life partner.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She thinks about that a lot.
I found like, yep, I'll think about that.
Two things that go together. Okay, what about
They really
Lauren?
do.
What does Lauren think about the most?
Anything that's disturbing the
Oh.
peace in her atmosphere.
Food.
Things she has to do.
I feel like you think about food a lot.
I do.
You're like, oh,
I
I
do.
love this recipe. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this.
Yeah, I agree with Amy of the peace. She's thinking of like how to keep the peace for herself or the people around her most times, I would say.
But similar to me of like what is going to
Like,
like.
how can I achieve peace?
What? Do you
Anything that
agree
could
that
potentially
in your
do-
eyes, Lauren is a passionate foodie?
No, I
Oh,
agree.
she is.
I
Okay,
agree.
thank you.
I would probably just put it a little under that one.
I think really what I think about the most is just thinking 12 steps ahead at every moment.
What do I think about the most?
Barrett.
Yeah.
Actually, don't think I think about it the most.
Wait,
I'm with him, I think about him, and then when I'm not with him, I'm thinking about him, but I'm
think of-
focused on what I'm doing.
You think about what we're doing next in our career and ways to grow it. Yes?
Yeah.
I do think about that
Personal
a lot.
growth. I don't know.
But I do think food is one of the things I think about.
You do think about
Oh,
I'm always planning out my next meal or snack, like
Wait,
a lot.
More than Barrett and more than your career. You're thinking about your next
I might think about my next
think
snack
that makes
more.
sense because you eat so many times a day. Like,
Well, and also you're around Barrett all the time too.
Well,
so
I'm
you're
around.
like-
Yeah, I'm around him all the time.
So it's like hard to think about it as like.
Yeah, I would have to say food. You know when girls used to do the captions like a random like pretty picture,
me
thinking about food.
pizza.
Okay, so that is probably
that's
accurate
literally
for
your
me.
caption.
What does Lisa think about the
Oh my
most?
gosh.
I
don't even
don't
know the
even
answer
to
want
this.
to venture to get.
I don't.
I don't know what you
I thought you
think
were saying
about.
so scary.
Is it like concepts of things?
No,
like
it's a thinking
Lily
about. I
probably
feel
is like up there.
You're thinking more in the moment usually.
Yes.
I feel
Like,
like she thinks about content type of things, like shows or TikToks or whatever. I feel like Lisa always talks about a lot. At least she talks about shows and funny. She talks about funny things a
What do I
lot.
think about?
Maybe just
It's hard
watching a
to
bunch.
gauge what you think
Guys,
about.
I don't know what I think about. I feel like I'm
a good
proud of
question.
myself that if I think about this afternoon, I'm like, wow, I planned ahead.
So you're just more like
you
thinking
see
about
the
the moment.
I'm thinking about what's
Yeah.
happening right now. I'm like, Lily, how do I get her to roll over? When will she roll over?
So you're more in the here and now,
Yeah.
not
for you.
running off in your head.
No, and then I'm like, oh wow, I'm hungry. I should eat something.
I think that makes sense.
And then I'm like, oh man, I need to work out. I said this 3 days in a row. Today I finally got my jump rope out and whipped that thing in my kitchen
I
for
saw your
20
story.
minutes. And it was, I was
That's hard.
No, I stopped a million times. First of all, you can't help it because you're tripping on it. You
Yeah.
hit yourself. I probably have like welts from whipping myself.
no.
Oh yeah, it's sore.
Going for 20
But-
minutes is a long time,
you.
even if you're
That's good.
I did
stopping.
some squats and stuff. I was like, I gotta get exercise.
Good for you.
Because I'm tired of these baby workouts where I can just put on makeup after, so I didn't even sweat. I'm like, I need to do something where I have to take a shower after.
Yeah, I feel like you think about future lectures too a lot.
Oh yeah. I see something on
Do that
TV or a message I get or
It's
whatever.
like concepts.
And I'm
Didn't
like,
someone say that?
ooh,
Yeah.
how would I explain this to Lily in like 10 years?
I do that a lot.
I
too.
do
love
Okay, wait, yeah, I do that all the time.
Me too.
What is the last text you sent each other?
To Amy, we had a quick convo where I was like, have you seen Same Time Next Christmas?
Yes.
This Christmas movie with Leah Michelle, and I was just saying that it's not horrible, but it's really bland. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, haha, it totally is. It's so good, but so bland.
It was true.
Okay, mine are all basically the same thing and really boring. They all have something to do with a direction for someone. Catherine's, I just said, did you see this? Please learn these harms for tomorrow.
LOL.
It's literally the same thing for all.
Typical.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the same as you. It's literally all me telling you guys to do things. It's me telling you, hey, bring your laptop. And then me telling Lisa, hey, can you look at this? Me telling Kat, hey, learn this dance. And then what I got from Amy. Yup, Amy, let me know and I can post the reel on Instagram.
Sorry.
We don't really text that much.
I don't have my phone with me, but the last thing I texted Christina was, what time are we meeting today?
12.
We got business on the mind.
We do.
In which area are you and your sisters complete opposites?
Okay, I can think of an easy one for me. The one area I think I'm pretty opposite of everyone is my intense energy. I don't think any of them has as intense of energy as I do.
Like,
really
she's like
command a room.
confrontational.
I'm just kidding, I don't. Maybe with my hair color? No. Not even that.
I would say the same thing, but the opposite though, that
Your unintense
I'm
energy.
so like,
Calm.
but it's like I don't really go up or down that much. Like all of you guys,
Even-keeled.
like if you're like excited, even you, Lisa, you're like,
true.
oh my gosh, and I'm like, wow, oh my gosh.
That's true.
Or if it's like if I'm really upset, I'm just like, oh.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like-
I saw this video of a girl telling her husband she's pregnant. I was like, Lauren, if you were a man, this would be you. Because she's like, we're having another baby. And he was like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
Nick is just like that too.
oh my gosh.
like I'm slow to
so chill.
react, and you guys, I don't think any of you guys are.
No.
The thing that's most opposite is my willingness to engage in small talk and actually enjoy it.
That's
But I feel
true.
like Lisa does.
I love small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick people.
I love talking to someone in an elevator about the weather. I genuinely
hate it.
enjoy it. It's not like fake. I really do like it.
I feel like maybe
I was
Lisa.
gonna say I love going to Disney World, and apparently you all.
That's your trait.
I've never been!
Maybe like how Lisa like enjoys standing out. I feel like all of us don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I don't.
you're right.
I'm scared of it.
I don't like it.
She loves to stand up.
I don't
like,
really love it.
chill.
None of us
Getting
live in
excited.
the moment, really. It's not
Okay.
really our zip code.
In which areas are you the same?
I relate to. Okay, this is weird. I actually relate to Amy the most in the way of like independence and pulling away from people. Like Lauren has this thing that I don't relate to, where you're like, I want to hear your life story right away or whatever. You know, like you get intense.
Yes!
Lauren like spills her guts right away, and I'm like, but Amy and I
Yes.
relate. Lauren.
Yes!
Okay, so Lisa and I both have like analytical, blah, 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 whatever. That's really similar. And then Lauren and I are really similar, shockingly. Lauren and I are really similar with boys. Romance, very similar.
Romance.
We always have all these weird things that are the same. And then
to jump in.
we're really similar with our leadership. And then Amy and I are actually really similar too in some weird extroverty ways.
So weird.
Some extrovert uptight ways.
Yes.
I feel like Amy and I are the same in like a more Gen Z way. No offense.
I'm out of touch.
How often do you argue? I don't feel
Not that much anymore.
Okay, we used to argue like
month?
all the time. Just I feel like once a day, something was just happening.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe we
don't really argue
argued our
much.
way through everything we had to argue.
Yeah, we don't
Maybe
really
we
have
did.
that many arguments
And we
anymore.
got better boundaries. So it's like if someone disagrees, you're just like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
interesting. You're not like,
Yeah.
oh, let me tell you why.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
oh.
so true.
Yeah.
What did you fight most about as children? Oh my gosh.
Like,
What did-
I feel like your area in the room, like when we shared a room.
It was all
That's
about
what I thought about.
what is yours and why you should get to be first, do something, have something, and they should not. It should be yours.
Or like us as the young people being like, why can't we do this? Why don't you let us do this? And you guys are like, you can't
You're
do
a
it.
baby.
Oh my gosh. Or when Amy would copy my outfits and I was like,
Oh,
that was my
Look, we
worst
didn't
nightmare.
have Pinterest. How am I
walk
supposed
over-
to find
Walk to
ideas?
my side of the room and be like, what are you wearing today? I was like, go away.
Who got in trouble the most as kids?
Okay, easily
Catherine.
Catherine.
Catherine
Oh,
got in
yeah.
trouble a lot.
She was feisty.
She was just.
She is feisty.
Yeah, Kat has like a fighter spirit.
She was-
She likes to talk back a lot, like
Yeah.
a lot.
And
Even
that's-
as a teen too, she'd be like, I'm going, I don't care. Well, mom
Yeah.
breaking a rule.
Kat was like, I know what I want and I'm gonna do what I want.
I got grounded one time in my whole life because my mom told me not to wear my tap shoes in the parking lot at dance class, and I was like, I'm late. I don't want to change back to my shoes. So I just walked, and she's like, Lisa, you are grounded. And I was like, what? And I didn't get to go to the movies that weekend, and I was horrified.
I don't think I've ever gotten in trouble.
Well, I guess that answers the next one, who got in trouble the least. What is your pet peeve about your sister? To the right. Do I have a pet peeve of Lauren?
Probably not. Just kidding. You probably do.
Peeve.
Okay, my pet peeve about Amy is when she chews too loud. It's so...
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
It's so
Look,
loud.
I have a high palate, and I think that's why. I literally think that's why.
Okay, I don't know if this is a pet peeve, but it would be when Lauren shuts her brain off when I really need her to just respond to a text. And I know that she's shut it down for the night, and she's like, I'm like, hello.
What? When I don't respond to a text? Because
It's a real thing.
you're sending me stuff after business hours. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know. I'm like,
after business
this
hours.
is important, but she's not going to respond because I know she checked out.
Well, you gotta check out some.
And I'm not saying like I'm texting every hour of the
Yeah,
evening. It's just kind of more of a random thing, but I'm like, I really need a response.
Wow.
well,
Peek
then
into
you
your
just
world.
call me if you really need it.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I don't want to deal with that energy. Because the energy will be like, hello. I don't think I could do that right now.
I guess this is a texting one for Christina where sometimes with like work stuff, just when they start the meeting, I'm not there, it's like nothing, and then all of a sudden, like a million things. Hey, so can you do this? Can you watch this? Can you approve this? Can you do this? This is gonna be this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's kind of not
All
really
at
another way.
once?
Do you have one of Lisa?
Probably just like when she doesn't respond to something that I need her to respond to. It's like
That is
and then-
definitely your pet
No,
peeve.
my pet peeve
That's
is when I have
definite.
to ask her for something. I get really scared because it's not like she's gonna kill me or something, but I'm just scared.
Keep that energy.
Okay.
Don't ask me for things, guys. Don't do it.
I do feel that. That's why.
No, we need things.
No.
We need them. You're the backbone of this nation.
You are.
Bread, please.
Okay.
Don't ask me for a
I'm like,
cup of
please,
sugar.
can I have a crumb? She's like,
No. Get.
Last thing is, what's your fave thing about your sisters? We'll just do a quick lightning round. We'll each say one thing. Ready? Amy.
Oh,
1,
gosh.
2, 3.
Amy is literal sunshine in a jar.
Oh, thank you.
Her cheerleading nature. How she's like, follow your heart, girl.
She's always fun to hang out with.
Thank you.
I think Amy
Or her
dependable.
support. Yeah.
Count on Amy.
Wow, thank
Support,
you.
dependability.
Wow, this is really
And
nice.
funny.
I made it in life. I thought I was
She is funny.
unfunny my entire life.
You're
Well, you
really
kind of
funny.
were, but then you got funny.
Yeah, you did get really funny.
I didn't have
randomly.
jokes. Lauren.
Fave thing.
Wisdom, style, grace.
Okay, just say one thing. I would say support.
Yeah.
Lauren's a very supportive person,
Yeah.
and she can make you feel like you, or was that encouragement? Encouragement.
Yeah.
She can make you feel like you can really do it.
Yeah,
Just now.
understanding. If you say something to Lauren, even if she judges
So, like,
you, she's not going to be like, I have never really into that in my life. How could you ever have experienced that, you idiot? She can always find a way to look at it and be like, oh yeah, I get that.
Okay,
that.
fave thing about me.
Oh, your hair, your nails. Just kidding.
Not my nails.
I think I would say the same thing you said about me, encouraging. Same thing.
Wow. Yeah.
If you feel like I can do it, then I can do it.
Oh,
We're a
that's
great
right.
You did
duo.
that so many
We're
times
a great
for me.
duo.
Her loyalty.
Okay, Lisa. Fave thing.
Okay, I would say Lisa's ability to lighten the mood. Always
Yeah, I
brings
was-
like a laid back, fun vibe.
Yes.
Most time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna. You just don't realize
Breaks
until
the ice.
until she's not around. You don't realize how great it is to laugh.
Yeah.
When it's
Wow.
just us.
Because I don't want to be there if it's a bad vibe. So I'm like, I got to make this vibe good.
Yeah.
We love the jokes.
You
we live for
add
the jokes.
so much to any group that you're in. You really do.
You.
Guys, laughter is.
The best.
Oh my
medicine.
god.
The best medicine.
Wow. I feel appreciated. Thanks, guys.
'Cause
You know, I have to say, when I left on Easter, I was like, they're going to miss me. Just watch.
You giant
like,
rat.
what?
All right, that was our sister tag. Hope you guys like what we put together and you learned something about all of us. I really think I actually did too.
I agree.
I had no idea you think about food all day.
Literally.
Didn't know that. People didn't know that. Okay, sorry.
How would we know?
It's time for
Question of the week.
Every week, we get a question from one of our various social media platforms, and we answer it. This week's question comes from Twitter, and it's from Crystal. The question is, what was your biggest fear as a kid, and do you still fear it? Let's hear it, ladies.
Yes. My biggest fear as a child was speaking to anyone, and yes, that is still it.
I get it.
Okay, I do have a good one. My biggest fear was blood and needles. But after being pregnant and doing a shot every day for 200 whatever days, I do not have that giant fear anymore.
Love it.
And it was a debilitating fear. When I found out I had a blood clotting disorder and I was reading about it, I had to lie down because I felt like I was gonna faint. So I'd be lying down, I'd be like, I'm gonna faint. Just reading the words blood so many times.
I relate to that.
It was, and clot, it was so disturbing. But now, the other night I was reading some more stuff and I was like, wow, I don't even feel like I'm gonna faint. This is amazing.
The only thing that comes to mind is dying was a huge fear of mine. Of just like every time I think about death, I'm like, ah, yes. Or when there's like that was my conscious fear. Or I didn't really think about this, but I know when it was happening, that was the most terrifying thing ever. Was just talking when I'm upset. I couldn't do it. I'd just be like, I couldn't say like, I am sad. I'd just be like, that was the most. It was like this feeling of like it's physically impossible. I can't.
And you've overcome that fear.
Kind of.
You've definitely gotten a lot better with it.
I push myself to do it now, but I'm still like, oh, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. No, I have not overcome the fear. I still have that fear.
My biggest fear
biggest.
as a child was 100% getting in trouble or conflict. And
you haven't
I'm
overcome-
still horrified of that, but I'm learning to work with that.
I just want to remind you again that the Cimorelli podcast is back. It's on a separate YouTube channel, the Cimorelli podcast YouTube channel. We have lots of episodes on there. It's such a good podcast. You guys will probably love it. If you love us, you will love it. There are some just like major podcast stands who actually like that better than our main channel content, I've discovered. So
It's a good hang.
you may be one of those people, so don't miss out on that. And join Patreon, link in the description if you want more podcast episodes and actually a lot of other videos. We have a lot of series on there. They're really, really good. So check out our Patreon link in the description.
Make sure you click subscribe and join us here in the Sim Fam. We aim to be a positive community that, uplifts each other, personally grows together, memes, laughs, lots of different fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, not good for you, but I'm sure you look happy and healthy. Click subscribe. There's a bell. People say ring it. I don't really like that, but just click subscribe, turn on your notifications, and join us here every Saturday, and we love you guys.
Thanks for watching. We love the Sim Fam.
Oh crap, where's my phone?
Oh, I don't even have my phone.
Bad habits lead to.
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
I think it's in your car.
I don't know.
Wait, we sent to each other?
I don't have my phone though, and I can't find it.
Wow, Lauren, I have not replied to you in a while.
Watch ASAP.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
know.
group one, what did we say?
Sorry.
No, yes.
No, maybe Amy's
things in
thing
common.
that she has more than the rest of us is the follow the rules thing. I think you have it the most by far.
Oh yeah.
I would say you have it the most. Wasn't very fun.
But also maybe like Lisa's one.
Lisa's
wait,
link.
I'm saying it.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe.
now we wrap it up. What should we say?
Lisa, bro.
Okay, you can skip me.
Oh, we didn't do Lisa. I thought I went last for some reason.
Like, there's a show called Laura Ingram on Netflix.
I would shave my head. I love wearing makeup. I think it's
Whoa! I did not guess that. Thank you, Know Our Voices. Time to put your ears to the test.